All right, I did a video earlier that I'm going to use. It's from my computer. Here we go.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a tarot reading. I looked at the ephemeris and I know where all the planets are, several planets in the 12th house for Pisces for this lunar eclipse and full moon. The lunar eclipse and full moon are in Virgo, which is the polar opposite. So there's a lot of hidden things that'll be coming out. So I'm going to do a spread and get an idea of what the day is all about. So something different. Okay, so a lot of this full moon activity will be regarding financial for a lot of people. It'll bring out the hidden aspect of your financial things that are needing to have attention. They need attention to be able to grow and go forward from here. But the financial aspect is going to be predominant for a lot of people during the full moon and the eclipse through Virgo, which is the polar opposite to Pisces. A lot of things you just can't hide. You just can't hide from the financial burdens that you may be experiencing. You might as well just face it, bring it to the surface, deal with it, and then figure out what you're going to do. Because you can't just keep sweeping things away. Things have to come to the surface before you're able to identify and know what you're going to do about it. The old plan for financial is not working. So we're going to have to decide what we're going to do going forward here. And I think that means that you have to face your financial burdens that you have been trying to figure out and just not look at and hide. And it's difficult to have to pay attention and deal with financial burden. But that seems to be the basis for a lot of this reading that I'm doing. Answers will come in. If you're willing to look at your financial burdens, if you're willing to look at the things that are not manifesting, if you're willing to look at the hardships, then answers will come and you will get some help there. But you have to be willing to face it and look at it. And that's what the lunar eclipse is bringing in Virgo. Virgo is about discerning and analyzing. And you can't just look the other way anymore. You have to take charge and do something different with it. And the King of Cups on top of this is saying that you can do this if you take it out of your emotional areas and just look at this analytically. Because when you're attaching emotions to financial, it can actually paralyze the answers that you're trying to get, because emotionally you just can't deal with it. So just take the emotions out of it and see where this financial crisis may be able to turn around and make some sense of and start going in the other direction, and you'll be able to handle it and feel much freer from that. The chaos at the base of all of this really has nothing to do with you. It is outside of you. The chaos and the energy surrounding all of this is you allowing yourself to be caught up in what the outside influence is, what everybody's talking about, what everybody's doing. That has nothing to do with you on an individual level, okay? If you've had any issues that you had to take care of from legal aspect that didn't work out, or it had to be put on hold, well, that's coming back around, and justice will be served, and it will be served in your favor if you are willing to look at it and to deal with the issues at hand. So this could be back taxes. This could be, as far as property, but it's all of these things that you may have not wanted to deal with and have been hard to deal with. Well, they're highlighted by the full moon and the eclipse. They can no longer be hidden. So you have to deal with it. You have to bring it out, and once you do that, you're able to find resolutions. They will come. The resolutions do come, and also it looks as though if you're willing to accept any of the the problems that revolve around money and financial, job, everything dealing with the physical, uh, tangible, financial. That's what I'm talking about. This is going to be rectified if you're willing to face it head on. You can't hide it. You got to bring it out and deal with it, and then it kind of lets the air out of the balloon. You're able to see clearly of what the things that you need to do. And the judgment card, which is over the six of rods, is saying that you can overcome this if you're willing to look at it and deal with it head on. You can overcome the situations that you may be in financially, dealing with job, dealing with home, all those things that are tangible. Uh, Tangible meaning earthly things. Okay, there's a lot of yeah. The outcome is a way out, a financial way out for yourself if you're willing to deal with the energies coming in of all these different things. Do not be afraid of it. Just kind of dig in, and if you dig in and look at it all, it looks as though the financial aspect comes out positive. So there is a way out. If you feel that you're in a tunnel and you're going further and further down the tunnel, and just, the more you try to dig your way out and you just can't seem to dig your way out, it just keeps falling in on you. Well, there is light at the end of this tunnel, and the light at the end of this tunnel is that you face the crises, whatever that may be. Um, I think it's more in the financial aspect with this Virgo full moon and lunar eclipse. So I think for a lot of people, the tunnel is the financial tunnel. How to get out, how to dig your way out. And there is light at the end of the tunnel if you're willing to just look at everything and deal with it, and then take a deep breath, let go of the emotional attachment to the things that you're trying to overcome. Then you can see clearly and you can start to find your way out. And as you find your way out, more things come to help you find your way out. But if you're clawing and digging and you're in a more of a panic or chaotic mode, you're just digging yourself in deeper. So this is about looking at the matters at hand and recognizing, yes, I may have gotten in here, and it's at my own expense, my own fault, but I'm willing to find my way out and take responsibility for it, and allow the energy to settle. It could be very favorable in the end. It looks like there's definitely light at the end of the tunnel to come out of whatever it is that you may be under. Okay, because the more that you panic and dig and dig and dig and try to get your way out, you're not getting out. You're only going deeper and deeper in, because your emotions are attached to it. You must release your emotional attachment to whatever crisis that you have been under. That would be the final word here. My final advice is to stop the panic over the crises that is at hand, and allow clarity and focus, discernment, which is what Virgo's all about. Analyze in a mental way and not in an emotional way, where all that Pisces is just emotionally set up in turmoil. Um, yeah, I would say to let go of the issue or the crisis on the emotional level and allow for a way out. You can do that if you will just stop the madness of digging and going further down, and allow yourself to relax on it, release it, and allow for the clarity to come in to help you to find your way out of whatever tunnel that you may have dug into and felt there was no way out. That would be my reading. I know it's a very tense reading, but I feel like it's a necessary reading. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you all, and let's do this.